Hello there, welcome to Life in Transformation. I'm Steven Sretlo. So today I'm going to talk about the danger of suppressing our emotions. If you're here for the first time, please like and subscribe and don't forget to give me a thumb up. Let's get down to work. What are we talking about when we say emotional repression or suppressing our emotions? So basically, suppressing emotions, we talk about a mechanism we use to avoid having a subjective experience of negative emotions, meaning we don't want to feel those negative emotions, which makes us to resort to emotional repression or deploying this mechanism. We all know that today we're living in a world which people really hate experiencing the emotions. Maybe because they were told that they're weak, or they just don't want to feel that they are weak. Studies have shown that when we suppress our emotions, we don't only avoid those negative emotions, but we also deny ourselves chance of experiencing or having a subjective experience of positive emotions, which decreases our chances of experiencing positive emotions. You can look at this way. Let's say, for example, that you're angry. Deep down, you feel angry. You feel that anger, but you tell people that you're not angry. So what happens is you might feel inauthentic because you tell people a different story from how you feel inside. And you might also feel guilty. Guilt, it's a negative emotion. That's what it means. You decrease your chance of experiencing positive emotions when you suppress negative emotions. Number two, suppressing emotions often lead to physical distress. That's when you start experiencing sweating at the point of restraint. And to understand this, I think it's very crucial to understand where the word emotion comes from. It was derived from a Latin word, immatere, literally means energy in emotion. Meaning when you suppress your emotions, you're basically suppressing an energy. Emotional repression is the same as suppressing your energy. And we all know about how energy works. If you try to suppress it, it always find a way to release itself. It might be in a form of a sound. It might be in a form of explosion. And in this case, when you experience sweating at the point of restraint, it means this energy is trying to find a way, say, I want to be released, but you trapped it inside. You repressed it, but it's trying to find a way which causes it to really cause this sweating at the point of restraint. So it's very much important that you start expressing your emotions, finding a way to release this energy. Number three, suppressing emotions can also lead to toxicity of these emotions. Various studies have shown that emotional repression increases intensity of the experience of these emotions. When we suppress our emotions, we increase the intensity of these negative emotions. You can look at this way. Someone who used to be friendly, but now is always angry. And this can be traced back to when he was angry. He suppressed that anger because he did not want to be come across as someone who was toxic, as so many people would say. So he suppressed that anger until it intensified, which also increased the intensity of this emotional experience. That's why you will find him always angry. So suppressing our emotions, it's not a good way of dealing with conflict or dealing with our inter problems, but is denying ourselves future happiness. When we suppress our emotions, we deny ourselves a chance of being happy in the future. So it's not a good thing to suppress your emotions. Suppressing your emotions you fail to build meaningful connections, meaningful relationships with other people. So this because so many people want to feel that connection, and it is impossible to build that connection with other people if you're not open enough to build that, to express your emotions so that you can build that connection. So emotional connection is necessary for one to build a meaningful relationship. Now, maybe you're interested in knowing how to release this trapped energy, or to release this energy in emotion, to release these emotions. In my book, I talk about two ways in which emotions can be released. One which is not good and the other one which is good. So these emotions can be released in a form of reaction, meaning you don't give yourself enough time to really process, to think through about what you're going to say and how you're going to express this emotion. You basically act on impulse without thinking. The next one is when you act with empathy. Act with empathy, releasing your emotions by acting with empathy. This is when you consider both yourself and the next person, or try to understand the trigger of your emotions. And in this case, you don't rely on distorted interpretations of your emotions, like people who act on, like people who release their emotions in a form of reaction. I hope you found this very helpful. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to give me a thumb up. Until next time, take care.